Hey guys, so I'm at work again, but it is Friday, so I'm allowed to wear jeans and a t-shirt. So I enjoy Fridays. But anyways, that is not what this video is about. As you can tell by the title, I have been asked by multiple people how I can tolerate having to be on a puree diet for so long. And well, for one, the simple answer is I really don't have a choice. I mean, obviously I could eat whatever the heck I wanted to eat, but in the end, it wouldn't do me any good to have gone through this entire process and ended up not following the dietary recommendations and all of that stuff. So for those of you who are curious, I recently had gastric sleeve surgery, which is a weight loss surgery if you didn't know. Um, right after surgery, well, starting the day before surgery until my 2-week post-op appointment with the dietitian, I was on a liquids only diet. So basically all I was able to eat was sugar-free popsicles, sugar-free Jello. I could drink water, protein shakes, and like protein water. The Protein 2.0 is what I got from Amazon. So that's what I was drinking at the time. When I'm talking about protein water anyway. So like I was able to have, like I said, the popsicles, the soup, like the thin soups, and broth. And so I did that, and I was so happy to be able to switch from liquids only to the puree diet. And so this is like my 3rd week on the puree diet, and I have like a little less than 2 weeks left on the puree diet, I believe. So basically, what I want to say is, like I said, I don't really have a choice. There is a reason why they have us do a puree diet, and it's basically because they want us to be eating things that are easy for us to digest, easy on our stomach. And so I do think that I would have had a much more difficult time dealing with the puree diet if my dietitian hadn't provided me with some really good recipes that I enjoyed. So I have tried a few different things on my own using ingredients that are on my approved list for this phase of the diet. But a lot of what I am eating is like the recipes. I am making the recipes that were provided to me by the dietitian. And so I'm just kind of trying to enjoy what I'm able to. Obviously, it's really difficult, like being back at work and having to do a puree diet because, like, especially the clinic that I work in right now, we have drug reps that come in, and there was one day that they brought Chinese food, and oh my God, like I really wanted to have some Chinese food before I had my surgery, but like I ended up having to start the pre-op diet before I was able to have any Chinese food. And so like the fact that they had crab rangoons, which are my favorite, and they had like all of my favorite Chinese food items, it was very, very difficult for me that day. And like honestly, having to smell Chinese for the entire rest of the afternoon was very difficult. Like another day, the drug reps brought sub sandwiches, and another day, a different drug rep brought like salads and sandwiches. And so it has been very, very much difficult, like being at work and having to follow this diet. Even yesterday, the hospital that I work for had an employee picnic where they like grilled hot dogs and they grilled chicken wings, they had watermelon, they had pasta salad, and they had baked beans. And obviously I can't have those things because they're not pureed. And so it is difficult, but I know that in the long run, there's a reason that I am following this diet and I want to be successful with my weight loss. And so I am just going to continue to follow the recommendations and the guidelines that my dietitian has provided me. So like right now, I'm not having to count calories because I'm just eating 1/4 cup servings. And, you know, I'm trying to focus mostly on my water intake as well as my protein intake. And so I have continued to bring to work 2 protein shakes, even though I usually only drink one. Um, I do have 2 protein shakes that I can choose from, and then I bring a little 1/4 cup serving of food, pureed food for my lunch, just to kind of make sure that I have something on my stomach at least. So today, what I brought was I brought the 2 protein shakes. Obviously, I have a cookies and cream one, and then I have a Quest salted caramel, and then I brought this ricotta blueberry um, puree that I have. It kind of tastes, it's a very subtle blueberry, but I need to eat it up because I've had that in the fridge for longer than I would like to. I think that is one thing that people don't realize about having weight loss surgery is you do not need to shop for very much food at all, because there is so much food that you will have left over. So yeah, but anyways, I just wanted to say that, like I said, if I hadn't had these recipes available to me, like the one that's similar to a taco, the being able to have refried beans with salsa and like chili and queso, like I think I would really be struggling more if I didn't have those recipes that tasted so good to me and tasted similar to a lot of the foods that I enjoyed prior to having weight loss surgery. I think I would have a much more difficult time getting through this phase of the diet. So anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any other questions about like why I chose to have gastric sleeve or about my experience with gastric sleeve, this week was my 4-week post-op mark. So that is where I'm at in the process. I am currently dealing with some frustrations as far as a stall goes, which the 3-week stall is notorious. I had the 3-week stall. Now I'm almost through the 4th week and I'm still stalled at the same weight. I'm not gaining weight, but I'm not losing weight either. So I'm just kind of stuck here. And my dietitian kind of told me to stop weighing myself and just enjoy the fact that my clothes are fitting looser and continue to follow the diet. So anyways, like I said, that is the end of today's video. If you guys have any questions or any topics you would like me to discuss further on my channel, please be sure to let me know, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.